Just remember
to set my expectations sky high, way ahead of you.
We've all learned to be skeptical of promotional images for the newest fast food items. They're the product of studio lighting and often non-food ingredients mixed in to make dishes more attractive. However, sometimes the finished product falls notably flat. So here are 10 times fast food didn't meet expectations.
It's literally my worst nightmare.
Taco Bell Nachos Bel Grande.
It's like a kind of secret, it's like a dirty thing that I love Taco Bell so much.
Taco Bell described the ambitious Nachos Bel Grande as a stepped-up version of their Nachos Supreme. They hyped up the nachos even more on their website, describing the process of sharing a platter as similar to drafting a team. They concluded that the best option is to finish the platter by yourself, foregoing the draft. That all sounds well and good, but how does the nacho platter deliver on appeal and taste? Some unattractive photos on the internet show the nachos dwarfed by a black plastic plate topped with cheese that resembles the canned variety and a lopsided dollop of sour cream and a sprinkling of chopped tomatoes.
Man, that is flagrant false advertising.
However, for the low price of $5 with a medium drink included, it may be the perfect dish for late-night customers with a hankering for a quick, easy nachos fix. Though apparently the steak version was pretty good, surprisingly tender, and adding jalapenos would give it a nice kick. But it was that neon crayon orange nacho cheese sauce that really makes you question the whole thing.
I want answers. I need answers.
Wendy's taco salad. Fast food salads notoriously can be letdowns compared to the promo photos, which often feature perked up greens and fresh veggies in contrast to the wilted, less than fresh reality.
We're gonna leave the blinds open so everybody can see what a big failure you are.
The Wendy's taco salad suffers from all these expected issues. Wendy's advertises the dish as being made fresh daily with Wendy's signature lettuce blend, shredded cheddar cheese, diced tomatoes, salsa, sour cream, tortilla chips, and their famous hearty chili. Some photos of the actual dish uploaded online, however, reveal the reality. A platter of mostly chili and tortilla chips that dwarf the serving of wilted lettuce, and a big, unsightly dollop of sour cream. Despite a disappointing presentation, the simple dish has a good number of fans.
Well, someone's certainly a glutton for punishment.
The key flavor is Wendy's famous chili, which is meaty and tomatoey. Though perhaps not a traditional taco salad flavor, the chili makes the resulting dish extra satisfying. The rest of the ingredients contribute to a harmonious balance of flavors, with rich, creamy sour cream contrasting the meatiness, and with the chips and lettuce contributing a nice crunch. Despite this sounding like a resounding success, the real missed expectation here lies within the name. Calling it a taco salad is a misnomer for what might better be referred to as chili salad. So if that's what you're looking for, Wendy's has got you covered.
Where you going, doll? I got what you want. I got what you need.
Domino's Cinnadippers.
Anytime someone says, "Oh, this is so good, what's in this?" the answer invariably comes back, cinnamon, cinnamon.
There's a lot of love circulating online for Domino's desserts. Who can resist adding a box of gooey brownies to your standard pizza order? In 2017, the pizza chain in the UK announced the addition of their new cinnamony dessert to plenty of fanfare from fans of both cinnamon sugar and delivery pizza.
It's a match made in heaven.
Described as freshly baked dough sticks dusted with cinnamon and sugar and served with a sweet icing dip, they sound like the perfect end to a delivery pizza dinner. However, the reality is a little less rosy. A customer posted to Reddit that their order of Cinnadippers came as essentially a large, uncut, flattened pile of dough. Yes, covered in cinnamon sugar goodness, but how exactly are you supposed to dip it in the icing, let alone eat this thing, if it's not cut into more manageable pieces?
This place, they don't cut their pizza and they pass the savings on to you.
What savings? How much can it be to cut a damn pizza?
Of course, you could cut it yourself, but that's more work than anyone expects from a delivery pizza, and a sign of an employee who didn't care enough about your order. Even worse, some have been delivered without the icing dip, which is the element that makes the dish. However, when it's served correctly, many reviewers are big fans of the dessert. Burger King Chili Cheese Dog. With the Chili Cheese Dog, Burger King promised to deliver a gourmet hot dog experience, describing the new menu item as a flame-grilled beef hot dog made with 100% beef, topped with warm chili, cheddar cheese, and served on a fluffy baked bun. The chain set expectations high.
I want that. What, a hot dog having super chili cheese dog?
Unfortunately, the dish served to customers didn't quite deliver, at least visually. An unsatisfied customer posted their chili cheese dog to Reddit, and it looks worlds away from the promotional images, with an unattractive, soggy layer of cheese enrobing a brownish sludge of chili. We don't expect our fast food to look just like the picture, but the presentation of this hot dog was an unwelcome surprise, to say the least.
Look at this sorry, miserable squash thing. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture?
Though it may leave something to be desired in the looks department, fast food connoisseurs report that the hot dog tastes better than it looks. The hot dog, though, had attractive grill marks and a charred, smoky flavor.
And that's all that matters.
Since the draw of the item is the flame-grilled aspect, we considered that a semi-success in introducing a fast food audience to a leveled-up version of the humble hot dog. Whataburger 531.
What? You can what my what burger?
Beloved regional food chain Whataburger made waves in June of 2019 when a Chicago investment firm acquired a part of the proudly Texan company. Loyal fans in Texas were outraged at the acquisition, since the burger chain epitomizes Texas fast food. They love their Whataburger, to say the least. The chain introduced the 531 as a limited edition spin on their namesake Whataburger that combined their classic burger formula with Texas toast. The dish is defined by its unique toppings. It contains 5 pickles, 3 onion rings, and is doused in 1 creamy pepper sauce. The remaining ingredients include 2 fresh, never frozen American beef patties and 2 slices of cheese between 2 slices of Texas toast.
Actually, honey, I think that sounds pretty good.
The innovative menu item was a big departure for the homebody chain, who likes to keep things simple. Unfortunately, the combination of crispy onion rings, creamy sauce, and the time it takes to walk from the door to your car left many 531s soggy, with that signature Texas toast flattened and deflated. A very homely appearance for the hometown hero.
You let me down for the last time, mate.
Subway Meatball Sub.
That's a spicy meatball!
Subway sandwiches notoriously never look quite as good as the manicured promo photos. The sandwiches in question are generally shown with an abundance of fillings and picturesque drips of sauce and cheese. The reality most often looks like flattened bread encasing sparser fillings that melt together into an indecipherable, though tasty mess. People still love it, though.
I'm not weird. You're weird. You guys are being so weird.
If you have high standards for Italian food, you may nevertheless enjoy this simple indulgence at the sandwich chain. Craft the most perfect meatball sub possible with Italian bread, provolone cheese, and Parmesan. Though the meatball sub is often mentioned on lists of menu items employees don't recommend, it retains its loyal fans.
Yeah, dude. It's my guilty pleasure.
If a meatball sub from the sandwich chain is your go-to, here's a tip from Reddit. Ask whether the meatballs are fresh. You'll always get a positive answer, but if your server has to check, they likely aren't. McDonald's McMuffin. Though the McMuffin has grown to be a beloved staple of all-day breakfast, you'll notice that it differs significantly from the promo images, which show a perfectly toasted English muffin around that beautiful round egg, melted cheese with gently dipped corners, and a lovely circle of Canadian bacon.
Hey, what's my Egg McMuffin? Breakfast is over at 10:30. Really?
The reality is often a more haphazard stack of rubbery ingredients. Even worse, since these sandwiches are often made quickly for an ongoing stream of new customers, many eager breakfast seekers have received badly charred McMuffins or McMuffins missing key ingredients.
Are you saying it's wrong? It's incomplete.
Not the best start to the day. Despite these occasional missteps, the McMuffin is beloved worldwide. If you're a true McMuffin fan, then perhaps there's no such thing as an ugly McMuffin. Advertising firm JWT predicted earlier in 2014 that food advertising would take a turn for the ugly, embracing the quirky, messy, and flawed aspects of food preparation that are a breath of fresh air in a photoshopped, manicured world.
Nothing you think is real is real!
Arby's Beef and Cheddar.
Where's the roast beef?
What?
The roast beef.
Promotional images for this Arby's sandwich feature a puffed-up onion roll and layers upon layers of sliced roast beef topped with picturesque cheddar cheese sauce and zesty red ranch. In reality, customers were served a smashed version of that lustrous onion roll with an equally lackluster serving of roast beef and cheese sauce hidden under the bun.
Your failures are your own, old man!
Despite the disappointing delivery, the sandwich offers tender, juicy meat that puts Arby's high-quality roast beef center stage. If you want to give it a try but don't want to risk the expense, take advantage of the survey on Arby's receipts that entitle the survey taker to a free roast beef sandwich or roast beef and cheddar melt. Filling out the simple survey leads to great savings. If you can get it for free, then who cares if the sandwich is soggy, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Jack in the Box Tacos. The Jack in the Box taco is iconic in its strange appeal. Though it's the chain's most popular item, the taco's low quality is almost universally acknowledged, accepted, and even embraced.
I'm the only one who ever accepted you for who you really are.
A pair of tacos go for a mere 99 cents at the burger chain. They're flattened pockets of beef, cheese, lettuce, and salsa that sell like hotcakes despite their terrible reputation. Served in small paper envelopes, they're unapologetically ugly, deep fried from frozen so that the meat clumps in the center unappealingly. Though the discount deal is known to look a little unappetizing, people love them.
It's like an addiction.
One GQ writer even sang their praises, calling the Jack in the Box taco disgusting and perfect. He maintains a fondness for the inexpensive indulgence, as does Selena Gomez, a powerful testament to their popularity at a mere 50 cents per simple, flattened taco.
Cheap is what I always say.
The Wall Street Journal, referencing impressive sales numbers that climbed to 554 million tacos in a year, referred to them as both a wet envelope of cat food and the most underrated taco of all time. If both customer testament and sales numbers are to be believed, both are true. KFC Double Down Dog.
This is gonna get greasy!
The KFC Double Down made waves when it was released in 2010 and was heralded as the most unhealthy fast food sandwich possible. It consisted of bacon, cheese, and sauce sandwiched between two pieces of fried chicken instead of bread. It became a cultural phenomenon. In 2015, KFC Philippines introduced the newest iteration of the Double Down. The Double Down Dog consists of a fried chicken breast wrapped around a hot dog.
Hey, is that healthy food?
Nope.
The Double Down Dog was a super limited release, with only 50 available for 2 days at participating locations in the Philippines, so the item was appropriately scarce for an adventurous fast food experiment. Pictures started rolling in of the dog on social media, and it looked about as messy as expected. Though it was served encased in a custom-made cardboard container, it was likely a messy snack for the lucky few who got to try it out.
Okay, I'm jealous.
You're jealous?
I'm allowed.
Go ahead and tap on another video, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.